Hello. This is the 5th video in a series of guides designed to outline the history and background of Elite Dangerous. In our last video, we took a look at some of the conspiracies that make up the storyline of this immersive game. Understanding the shadowy conspiracies of the game is important because the real story of Elite Dangerous is a story of hidden agendas and clandestine plots. So let's dive right in. After the dissolution of the London Agreement, the development of technology was no longer a hotly debated political subject. This resulted in the emergence of a very special group of people, the engineers. Whilst the engineers play an important part in the mechanics of the game, they also fulfill an integral component of the lore too. Each engineer has a story to tell, and there are more than one who have played a vital part of moving and developing the story along in Elite. To begin with, you have to understand that the engineers are divided into 4 sections. There are those who are allied to one of the superpowers, being the Alliance, the Empire, or the Federation. And then there are those others that are considered to be part of a more independent approach. Let's start by looking at some of the more mysterious engineers whose past seem to have much more than what is first seen. Celine Jean is an Alliance allied miner who is known for her skills as a prospector. There is, however, a mystery surrounding her. It is hinted that she was brought up by a father who was a rock hermit. This certainly explains her passion for prospecting, but it does not explain what happened to her in the seclusion of that hermit childhood. Liz Ryder is an Empire allied engineer who formed the company Demolition Unlimited. Liz was able to set up her company with substantial help from a criminal organisation called the Magpie Mafia. She set up the company having had to leave her old company due to a romantic involvement that became a scandal. Whilst her past is not so important, her links to the criminal organisation, the Blue Mafia, brings her intentions firmly into question. Another Empire allied engineer is Hira Tani. Hira is best known for her knowledge of power systems on vessels, but what is not so well known is her involvement with juvenile gangs, and even more mysteriously, a hidden Imperial benefactor who has ensured she is able to provide the research she does. There are few engineers who have as much mystery about them than the man they call the Sarge. A former member of the Federation Navy, the Sarge's real identity is a closely guarded secret. Who this aggressive engineer is and what his real intentions are is yet to be confirmed. Elvira Martuk is another engineer who at first glance would seem to be a very straightforward person with a very straightforward background. She is known as being an explorer, but what is not known is the rumours that she is in fact an assassin, who only went exploring to lay down low after a high-profile hit. Equally as mysterious is the engineer known only as the Dweller. The Dweller has strong links to the drug known as Onion Head and certain criminal underworlds. In addition to this, the Dweller is also rumoured to be involved in supporting anti-Federation groups. Whilst not as mysterious is the engineer Marco Quent. But Marco Quent should certainly be mentioned due to his strong connections to the Sirius Corporation. The mysterious Sirius Corporation has been involved in so much of the shadowy goings-on in the universe, it must be asked, just what is Marco doing for them? Laurie Jameson is the granddaughter of the infamous John Jameson, and while she certainly seems to be content in her position within the Founders system, one must ask what her ties are to the Pilots Federation and how she feels about what Inra did to her grandfather. Bill Turner. Bill is the son of the well-known Mick Turner. Whilst his father is best known for his exploits in setting up the superpower now known as the Alliance, he mysteriously vanished when he tried to discover the location of the Thargoids' homeworld. Bill, like his father, is also not without controversy. Bill has admitted that he set up the company Metadrive, which was bought out by the Sirius Corporation and resulted in the frameshift drive technology, which was reverse engineered from Thargoids, being made available to everybody and not just the Alliance. Why is this important? This is important because in the lore of the game, this action was orchestrated by the mysterious group known as the Club. Now, whilst we have spoken about many of the engineers which seem to have parts to play in the lore of the game, the next two engineers have had more impact on the game than any other. Professor Palin. Professor Palin is the resident expert on Thargoids and their technology. And during the early days of the new conflict, it was him that led the initiative to watch and learn about this new strange alien race. Palin continues to research the Thargoids from his base in the Maya system, and we can only wonder if his part in this story is over, or if he still has more to offer in the future. The final engineer is Ramtar. Whilst Ramtar is known for his work on utilities and limpets, he is more widely known for his interest in the now extinct race known as the Guardians. The Guardians and Ramtar are both a very important part of the lore and the story of the game, and we will discuss this further in our next video. But for now, thanks for watching.